Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the College Football Playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. The Hokies offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. One of the features of this offense, Kirk, is a running back who's very capable, reliable guy who can step in and help you in a couple different ways.
Yeah, he sure can, whether it's running or catching the football. The one thing that stands out to me, just watching the film on him, is his durability. He's the same guy late in the fourth quarter as he is at the beginning of this football game, and he'll need to showcase that today. And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To the air, it's drones. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's a run to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now, wasn't alert enough to Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Behind the line, it's Green. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. To the air, it's Drones. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great...
First play taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the +42. First down. They'll run the option. Powering through.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes the scores. Kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Ball handed to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Drones. With the catch, it's Green. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds his soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
And the Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Stewart. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
7th play of the drive coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO and it's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Caught by the receiver, and the game just good enough for a first down.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now it's third and short in the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
will trot out the field goal team here. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. Backed up at the 15. They're going to run it here. A quick juke. First down, looking for more now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the runner takes off to his right. Makes a nice move there. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
South Carolina, 7. Virginia Tech, 6.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
It's a keeper. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Eighth play of the drive coming up. What back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the point after makes the lead. Got momentum and scored that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick pass. The catch is made. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Drones. Oh, they dropped it for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Hokies will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's taken right around the 35. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is clear enough for the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. He's in the clear. Here he goes. At the 10 now. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
And the Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hokies.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball with the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They trail by 8, 21-13.
That makes the score. South Carolina, 21, Virginia Tech.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. That's caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. Second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 28 yards. Good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks into the clear. And they bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Runs through the defender.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now it's second down here. Looks right for a quick completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. The receiver grabs it. He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff in a single back formation. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the ball.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field, it's drones. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Want to make an adjustment for this critical down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Breaking tackles. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Going in the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. We get the second half started with the running play. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
First down here for this offense. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. He shreds the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Fighting off the defender. The Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Sellers. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
That makes the score South Carolina 34, Virginia Tech 13.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return brought down by the coverage team there. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Running through the tackle. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He keeps it on the design run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's drones. Quarterback takes off. Here he goes. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Green. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Hokies pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fights through the tackler. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Second down.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Selden. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. No gain there. This defense had been sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The back's got it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long at the 45. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Short throw complete to the tight end. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Now they call a run. strong defense. They stop right near the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Here's the second down play. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit. You got to do it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here.
Virginia Tech, 13.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Gets loose. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the kick is up and good. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Tough spot here, second and long from the 16. To throw, it's Drones. On the run here, lets it go. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On the move now. He's got enough for the first down and still going. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 45.
quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down.
6th play of the drive coming up. The shotgun handoff here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking for some space. It's Stewart. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They started at the 28, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Second down after that previous play. The shotgun running play call. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back. It's Sellers. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Picks up 7. Brings up 4th down.
Gamecocks will line up to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And they'll begin the drive here set up at the 30. Oh, what a grab! He breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back.
Offside. Defense.
So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. They're set now to try the PAT.
You're on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score. South Carolina, 41.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop here.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks free. Quick spin on the run. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The Gamecocks have first and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Complete to the wideout. Picks up 9. Second down coming up.
Leaning on the run game here late. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Running back with the carry. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's second down here. Catch made on the out route. And he ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, they'll just kick it away and let the defense close it out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game.